The Kansas City Royals head out to the Bay Area to take on the Oakland Athletics at the Coliseum. We'll start things off with Sean Manaea on the mound, the left-hander for the A's, making his 14th start of the year. And in the top half of the second inning, it's a runner on first with one out. Salvador Perez grounds things out to shortstop, and it's going to be a 6-3 inning-ending double play as Semien steps in the bag himself. Jason Hamill on the mound for the Royals, a 2.70 ERA in 13 starts so far for him. And in the bottom half of the third, Jonathan Lucroy is going to start things off with a single that just gets right in front of Bonifacio. Next batter up is Matt Chapman. He's going to go down the left field line past the diving glove of Moustakas. First and second, nobody out for the A's. Next batter up is the 9-hitter Jake Smolinski. He pops one up to shallow center field. Jay comes in to charge, and he would get under it to put it away. Runners stay put. Now one down, first and second. Jed Lowry goes into right field with a single. Everybody moves up one bag, so it's bases juiced with one out for the A's. Marcus Semien now at the plate, the shortstop. He's going to hit one in between third and short, and 2 runs are going to come in for that as Gordon's throw is not in time. 2-0 A's lead now. But then Piscotty comes up, grounds one over to third base. Moustakas turns it into an inning-ending 5-4-3 around the horn double play. 2-0 Stills. We're in the bottom of the 5th now. And Jonathan Lucroy once again going into right field to start things off with a single. Next batter up, Matt Chapman. Instead of a single, he goes down swinging on the up-and-away fastball. Next batter up is Jake Smolinski, and he's going to chop one at the shortstop. Escobar puts that one away, no problem, so it's 2 outs, runner on first. Jed Lowry down to his final strike, and he's going to hit one over the head of Bonifacio, who took a misstep in right field, and Lucroy is going to get his catcher legs all the way across home plate. An RBI double for Jed Lowry. 3-0 A's is the score. Top half of the 7th, the Royals get on the board as Lucas Duda absolutely crushes one off the right field foul pole. Ding! A solo shot for Duda. It's now a 2-run lead for the A's as it's a 3-1 score. Liam Hendricks now in for the 28th time this season out of the pen for the A's. Top half of the 8th, John Jay. First pitch he sees from Hendricks takes it into right field. So one pitch, a single. Next batter up is Soler. Or 2 batters up is Soler later, I should say. The pitch gets away from Lucroy. Jay moves up on the wild pitch, and then Soler works himself a walk. So first and second now for the Royals brings up Lucas Duda, who has himself a day. His second home run of the game. This time it's a 3-run shot, and all 4 runs have come off the bat of Lucas Duda, his 11th and 12th home runs of the season, and the Royals have themselves a 4-3 lead, their first of the game. The Grim Reaper, Justin Grimm, now on for the Royals to continue his spectacular season, but he gets into a bit of trouble as he walks Jed Lowry. They would pinch run for him for Jorge Mateo. Next batter up is Marcus Semien's going to take one into left field for a single. First and second for the Royals, for the Athletics, nobody out. Piscotty, the 3-hitter, is bunting for whatever reason, gets the runners over, and Piscotty is retired. Matt Olson, who's been tearing the cover off the ball, has intentionally walked, so he takes his base. Bases loaded, 1 out. Chris Davis goes down swinging on the big breaking ball. 2 down now with bases loaded. Brings up Matt Joyce. He goes down swinging on another breaking ball, and Justin Grimm gets out of it, allowing no runs, and he is pumped. We now move on to the top half of the 9th, where Santiago Castillo comes on. First pitch he throws is going to be sent over the right field fence by Alex Gordon for an insurance run. A 2-run lead now for the Royals. Alex Gordon, first pitch he sees, sends it into the seats. So 5-3 is the score now. Moving on to the bottom of the 9th, where Kelvin Herrera comes on looking for his 23rd save. Gets into a bit of a trouble first and second with 1 out, but he strikes out Franklin Barreto, who came on as a defensive replacement. And then he proceeds to strike out the next batter, Marcus Semien, as well, and he gets his 23rd save as the Royals win this one by a score of 5-3. A comeback largely produced by the bat of Lucas Duda, who had 2 runs on the day, despite Jason Hamill's iffy start where he gave up 3 runs. And of course, Lucas Duda is the player of the game. Alex Gordon, of course, had the home run in the top of the 9th, a solo shot, his only hit of the day. And with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Kansas City Royals Baseball. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
It's my